Hello and welcome back, Commanders and Commanderettes. Justy Puller here with another video. This one is for the XP Challenge Ultra Base for the Immortal Sins event. This is a way to do it with very minor damage, and we're going to be using high altitude air and a couple of other units. I'm going to show you how to set up your platoons. I have to use 2 platoons because I don't have enough room to fit everything into 1 platoon. And if you follow my setup, you'll see which ones you'll need so that you can move your air in and out, and at the very end I use commandants to just take everything down. You'll notice that I was hesitating there. I almost used a slow-mo. I had never used the electric shock on this base before, but I like it. I like it much better because it actually saves time. I was thinking I might even have enough time to finish it with just with ground, but when the time started getting low, I thought, well, let me just bring my air in, because the base is almost entirely clear of, and I lost a little bit of time here. My mouse got stuck on this right here. Sometimes that happens. Just trying to get my mouse released from that thing. I don't know if that's ever happened to you. It's very annoying. Sometimes I have to restart the game. So with the shock, though, I don't have to keep turning around and going back. I really like the shock on this. I'm going to clear this heavy turret on the right side, but you can get by even without clearing that. It's just you got to go way down and get out of the way. So I like to clear it so I don't have any chance that it's going to shoot me. So you see I retreated there so that I could bring in my air. Another thing is, on this particular base, it was real slow and glitchy. I couldn't even see where my units were. Everything was taking too long. Normally when it's not being slow and glitchy on me, I can do this much quicker. I actually got down to the wire on this one, but I've been able to do this base with as little as 9 minutes of repair. And this video right here, it's more than 9 minutes repair, but you know, I didn't video the one where I got 9 minutes of repair, and really that's fine. You know, I mean, you'll get a cup of coffee or something while you're waiting for your last unit to repair, but most of the units are going to be free repair. So the reason that I have the Harbinger in here is because nothing on this side of the base is anti-air, and I want to take out the towers. The towers are the hardest part because I have nothing that can get there, you know, and the towers do a lot of damage to my Braden. So I do want to use my Braden, and my Braden is the one that takes most of the damage. And even if you lose your Braden, I think he's like 20 minutes to repair maximum, if he dies. My Braden hardly ever dies, but this base does do quite a bit of damage to Braden. And the lowest amount of time I've gotten on Braden is 9 minutes, and everything else I've gotten free repair on. Sometimes maybe 5 minutes and a few seconds, you know, and you do have to take it out of your platoon. And see, I had to move away there. Even on those right there, you have to move away because before they get shocked, they do have longer range than I do. Somehow they don't in reality have that much range. Everything on this base has more range than it has in reality. My units don't have that kind of range, but you know, with their units they always cheat with kick size units. Those those infantrymen there, they have like very low range. Like it's like something like 250, and yet they're like able to almost shoot me. They have tagged me before, and I'm like, what kind of range do these guys have? You know. And I made a mistake there. Normally, I do take out those the blue and the orange on that other turret, and I'm able to reach that turret. Right now, I can't reach that turret because for some reason I wasn't able to kill the support turrets surrounding it. The orange one gives it extra range. So it did hit me, and that cost me like 8 minutes damage, I think. And but normally my Asmodeus does not get any damage. I'm going to make another video, and by the time I get this thing down, I've only done a few of these bases, maybe 6 or 7 of them. But by the time I get this down, I'll probably get it down to free repair. This is just an early on. Today's the first day of the event, and so I'll try to put this. Actually, I think yesterday was the first day of the event. It's the first day of the event for me, though. So I'll try to get this down. See, with these tanks, they'll come after you. Some of them are stationary, but some of them do come after you. You have to get away because they also have typically have very short range, but these tanks right here have incredible range, almost as much as my workshop. Now at this point, normally I'll do this a lot sooner, but I was having such good success with the shock op that I thought maybe I can just finish it. And maybe I could, because I got 4 minutes left. I probably could, particularly if I had not missed that one turret there that I was talking about, because that's the one that's preventing me from getting to that anti-air right there. And that's the other thing. When, yeah, I'll definitely have to do another video. If it hadn't been for that turret with the blue and the yellow right there, I would have been able to get to the anti-air, and then my Harbinger would have been able to come in and clear the other 2 towers. So I did take extra damage there on my Braden that I normally don't take, so I'll do another video. You know, these things hardly ever work out exactly the same, but once I get them wired, you know, then they will pretty much work out exactly the same. And where the shock op is going to come in, you can see right now the shock op's not doing a whole bunch, but where the shock op is going to really come in handy is when I release my commandants. See, I only got 2 minutes left, but the commandants are going to come in now and essentially all have free repair, and they're going to clear this base quickly. And with the purifiers, those are the tanks, that's what they call those tanks, they'll cause a lot of damage to your commandants if they're not shocked. And on one time I did this, they killed almost all of my commandants. I barely finished them. But see, if you've got about 2 minutes left, and that's where I usually like to bring my commandants in, is at about 2 minutes. And I had spent a little bit too much time with the Asmodeus trying to clear things, and so I'm a little bit behind schedule. But I know I can clear this in about 2 minutes. So now I'm just clearing my air out so I can bring them in. I got about 1 minute and 30 seconds left. And that's plenty of time, really. I like to do it about 2 minutes. I like to bring my commandants in at about 2 minutes. But this time I was running a little bit behind schedule. So if it were, you know, I would say definitely, you know, release them at about 2 minutes. And remember, if you do not have level 20 commandants, you're not going to be able to shoot any air, and you're not going to be able to shoot the floating towers. So you'll have to bring in something else to shoot the floating towers. But even though it was getting kind of low, I wasn't worried. I knew that these commandants are so fast that they can just clear everything really quick. So I knew I was going to be okay at a minute and 30 seconds left, but it was close. I think there was like 7 or 8 seconds left. Try to release your commandants at about 2 minutes, and then that should give them time to clear everything. Hopefully you've got level 20 commandants, otherwise you're going to need something else in there. So you know, a little bit of a pain to take everything out of your platoon and fix it, you know, but it saves so much time. And right now I don't know what's going on. I don't know if Kixeye is doing this on purpose or what, but if you leave your base and come back, sometimes a unit is fully healed, or almost fully healed. I've left, you know, with like 6 or 7 minutes before, and then came back and it was down, just completely healed in just a few seconds. So it doesn't seem to work on extreme long, like if you got like 10 units, but if you've got only one unit in a, and I didn't need to do it on this time because the repair times were just so low, but I'm gonna end up with my Asmodeus, I think it was 7 minutes for the Asmodeus, and just a few minutes on my most damaged commandant. So that's about it. I hope this is helpful. I will put another video out because, like I said, it's kind of glitchy and I did make a couple of mistakes in this video.